What is up, y'all? Just wanted to do another quick update. I've done a few updates to the bike, upgrades since I guess the last time that I made a video, and just wanted to touch base on them real quick. One of the things I did was get this Tusk rear rack. Now, doing research, a lot of people online were saying that it would not fit with the Graves exhaust. And Taco Mike, after I asked the question, was like, man, if you're able to get it, let us know how you did everything. So basically, to get it to fit, it's kind of hard to see, but I had to kind of cut a little notch right here. Wow, that was hot. And then up on this first area right here, I had to put a couple of just little washers just to kick it out just a little bit. And I've had it on. I mean, this is the gap that it's got. It's not a big gap, but this thing is not going to move. And I've ridden with it in Oklahoma. I've ridden with it on the Kiamichi Trail, the K Trail up near Three Sticks Monument. And if you've ever ridden that trail, you know that it is crazy rocky, and you're going to put your bike through the paces when you ride that trail. Me and a buddy, John, we rode all the way to the Hanobia Fire Tower and back, and did the whole Talamina Scenic Byways. Definitely recommend that trip. But I've got a bag for it. It's a Chase Harper bag. I don't really use it unless I'm going to be gone for a while, because it'll hold extra drinks and kind of give me some extra room for the Tusk, the Traverse bags. And let's see, this is another little thing. These are earplugs. If you're like me, you've gone through different ones. I've gone through Decibels, I've gone through Surefire, and the Decibels with my helmet and the speakers, they hit the speakers, so I basically couldn't use those anymore. And the Surefires, they're okay, but they hit as well a little bit, and they just don't feel as comfortable. This is the first day I've worn these. They had a special on them, and by far they're my favorite earplugs I've ever tried. I will definitely be using those over the other ones. And another upgrade I did was this Molecule skid plate. I had just a KTM skid plate on there. This one definitely is a lot more protective. Since I don't have linkage, it was really easy to install. I've heard the ones that have linkage can be a little bit of a pain, but I had no issues with this one at all. The next big upgrade I did, which you probably already noticed, is the Cherokee 3.1 gallon tank. I went with the Cherokee because I'm not real big on having to make adjustments to the IMS, with the whole hitting the valve cover. In my opinion, they need to fix their molds. They've been knowingly selling tanks that they know have issues with fitment on these bikes, and they're not fixing it. They just keep selling them. So I don't really feel like giving them my money if they're not going to go make the steps that it's going to take to fix that issue. Not to mention, this tank cost me $213, whereas the IMS is over $100 more. A lot of people complained about this having the... All right, let's try this again. That's ironic. It's so freaking hot here in Texas that my phone overheated during the video. So I had to let it cool down. I said I couldn't even open it until it cooled down. I mean, it's been triple digits here, feels like, in the one teens, and it's been miserable. And right now it's like 93, but it's cooler than it has been for a couple weeks. I figured I'd get out and take a little ride. But anyways, I think I was talking about the IMS tank and how some people are saying that it was way better because of the, I guess, plastic screws that they use on this tank. And honestly, I didn't have a single problem with it. Didn't even come close to stripping any of them. They all got really tight for plastic screws. I was actually pretty impressed with it. So to strip these things out, you've got to just be cranking on them, which you've got to have more common sense than that, in my opinion. But I went ahead and replaced the filter on the inside with a Napa filter since I had it open. Got a Golan filter over here. I think I went on Slavens, and I got the Golan filter. I got this, I guess, all metal quick release, which works way better than the plastic. And then I got this. This is no longer plastic. This right here It comes in their Slavens kit. So that's all aluminum. So I got all that replaced. I shouldn't have to worry about that for a long time. Let's see, another big upgrade was I got this Cyclops Trail Boss Pro headlight, and this thing is extremely impressive. Jeff Morrison from East Texas Adventure Riders, he has a video on it. I think he's one of the only videos, and he kind of sold me on it, and I installed this thing, and it literally will light up the night. Like you go down any type of back road, and you're not gonna have any problem seeing. So I got that, and one thing I did have to do was right in here where the adjustment is. It's kind of hard to see, but right back in here, I did drill it out a little bit going that way because I didn't feel like this was being pushed down far enough in the front. It was kind of angled up. As you can see, it's all the way down as far as the measurement, but I still felt like it was too high. So I just made the channel a little bit deeper, and that fixed my problem. But other than that, I think that's, I mean, I added this little thing, but it's not, you know, it's just a little Trail Tech. It says really high right now. For whatever reason, I guess after you ride it, it'll say down the 140s, 150s, but after you stop, it goes up, obviously because it's not being cooled anymore, but then it'll start going back down again. But as far as my next upgrades, I have a couple that I definitely want to do sooner than later, but they're kind of expensive. I want to get some double take mirrors. These are some Amazon specials I've had. I had them even on my KLX 300 a couple years ago, and they're okay, but these adjustments where this full pivot ball is, it moves a lot and vibrates. So I figured I would go ahead and upgrade to get the double take. I think they're the adventure ones. That they're kind of shaped like this. I don't really care for the round look, but I'm gonna get that. And then another thing I'm considering getting is the Fastaway, I think they're the Air EXT ankle saver foot pegs. A buddy of mine put them on his Beta, and I really like them. Feel like they're way overpriced, but if they were to save my ankle or Achilles, you know, I don't do anything too crazy, but I mean, even riding on that K-Trail, I mean, you can get in trouble pretty quick, and I don't want to turn into Eli Tomac where, you know, he had issues with that kind of thing. I think ankle savers would have saved him. But anyways, that's about it. I got the Helix fuel line, and one of the issues with when you put one of these aftermarket tanks on is you lose a lot of the room between here and your injector. So I went this way, and it's kind of hard to see, and then I went up over the throttle body back in there, and then just came down straight through here and went to injector. And there hadn't been any issues. Tackle Anxiety, give him a shout out. He helped me a lot with that install. It wasn't hard, but it was kind of time consuming, especially if you've never done one before. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got today. As soon as I get some more upgrades, I will make another video for you guys. Funny note before I leave is I've had like 3 or 4 people just started making these videos saying that I sound like Billy Bob Thornton, which just cracks me up. One person said it, that's one thing, but like 3 or 4 people said it. So apparently there's something to it. My wife laughed when I asked her. She's like, I don't see it, but apparently some people do. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Bye.